Traffic can become enemy number one in city skylines, and the best way to combat this is to get your citizens out of their cars and off of the roads. Placing pedestrian and bike paths all around your city is the best way to get the citizens off of the road. Next to having a good public transportation system, of course. Because your citizens will go great distances without their cars if your city is laid out well for walking and biking. I mean, they will literally walk across the entire map to get where they need to go. Remember that your citizens will prefer walking paths over walking on or crossing the streets, which would cause a reduction in traffic having to slow down. So we want to avoid cars needing to wait or to even brake for your citizens to cross the road, especially in an already traffic-heavy area. To achieve this, you can use pedestrian bridges and tunnels for your citizens. Side note, the park life paths can't be turned into a tunnel. That is reserved for the walking and biking path. You also want to connect your busiest areas with pedestrian pathways. I like to connect my residential areas with my industry areas using a pathway for pedestrians. The good thing is, the Sims that ride their bicycles will also use them. This connection makes sense since the citizens can now walk to work or bike instead of driving their car. And remember, your citizens live in residential areas and will go to work in your industry areas. There, they will produce the goods that will be transported to your commercial areas. Your residents will then shop those products in the commercial areas. So with this little cycle in mind, we know to give our citizens enough connections so that they can leave their car behind. Pedestrians also can violate, sort of, the bike-only paths if it is really needed for short distances. Many citizens will happily use bike lanes on roads or dedicated bike paths. This form of transport is used to cover longer distances than walking. The pathfinding rule for bikes is that cyclists will prefer a path over a sidewalk and they will prefer a bike path over a walking path. On the dedicated bike path, cyclists can travel twice as fast as on pedestrian paths. So even if cyclists can use the pedestrian paths, it might make sense to add both in some instances. Various policies influence the usage of bikes in your city. The bike ban on sidewalks allows bikes only on dedicated bike lanes and bike paths. To encourage even more biking in your city, you can use the Encourage Biking policy, and citizens will prefer bikes over motor vehicles. Overall, it is of course totally up to you if and how you add walking and biking paths to your city. Just keep in mind that these paths can make or break a thriving metropolis. Before we end it off, I want to give a quick but huge shout outs to all my YouTube members. These are the members as of the recording right now: Serhi the Guy, John Penner 1013, CW Jamie Bros, Matty Veldes, Zexenal, Jason Wild, Concierge Hades, Chris Brown, Razor Basic, Mark T, Daniel Gem, OG Eastbull, Amanda Please, User M, Reservi, Q-Word, Tim Seguchu, Martine, Sia Humbleleap, Texas T, Ben Comley, Esther, Kumpi, Kitty Claude, Cyborg, Mystic Wolf, Sagzulo, Chris Kozart, Relaxed Man, Ilyana Stasevic, C. Weiler, Zerifa Diaz, Elise Kenrick, Noah Larking, Ice, Blitzer, Rex Gumball, Meme Theme, Daniel Vitek, Coco Castillo. Thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you want some chill city building, I highly recommend King's Peak, the city skyline series we're building at the moment. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and please stay safe out there. Bye-bye now.